All right. I don't know if I actually have to clap or not, so kind of went half clap there.
Just give one just in case.
Alrighty, welcome back to the Son of a Boy Dad podcast. Today it is May 29th, and we are here live from Chicago.
HQ5.
We're joined by Nick, KB, and Rudy.
Hey.
Hello.
Thank you so much.
From Barstool Sports.
That's right, man.
So what got you guys into podcasting? Like, how'd you guys start this shit?
Dude, I never
me
like
and Kyle were
that
just
was never
riffing one day.
intentional.
Yeah.
It was
We were
always
just talking
like,
and dying laughing. We're like, what?
Right.
Yeah.
Totally.
Why not us?
Let's just hit record and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, and every episode has a journey with you guys whenever I listen into your show.
Yeah, it's
Roller
it's
coaster.
crazy.
So I've actually I'm not super familiar with it. Roan was the big fan.
yeah.
And
Huge
he
fan.
got us on. He told me about it. I listened to one episode and I said, we got to have these guys
Yeah,
on.
Yeah.
their first 100
Thank you.
episodes was like crazy.
Likewise. Yeah.
Crazy shit. So it's fine. Good we finally make this.
No, when I saw that Sass reached out like begging and pleading, I was just like, let's throw him a bone.
Well, that the check cashed, right?
It did, yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, happy to have you guys on then.
Excited to be here.
It's either this or 10 OnlyFans girls.
So why are you a whore?
What happened in your childhood that made you this way?
It probably was something.
Well, they probably got. I don't want to say. Francis, I feel like you have a good ass story to tell us.
I was flying here this morning and I went to the Delta Lounge. I know I always bring this stuff
I
up.
feel-
It's actually funny.
You have a residence.
Are you Diamond?
As I was walking out, I saw Charlamagne the God.
No kidding.
Oh
Shit.
The brilliant idiot.
And he was sitting down and he was sitting with two women, and I think one of them might have been his publicists or maybe his members of his team, or maybe one of them. I don't
If I know Charlamagne,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a common
Yeah,
mistake.
that's
But I saw him and he saw me, and
He was like Francis from Tires the Mortal?
dude, I'm telling
Dun,
you,
dun.
wait till you hear where this goes.
oh no.
So I winked at him.
Oh, no.
That ain't it.
At Charlamagne the God.
Yeah, I went, just
That
a
ain't
very subtle wink, I couldn't help myself. I
That's
winked
such
at
a
him,
crazy
and he,
You winked to Charlotte.
yeah, just like that. As
The
though I was, I
Charlamagne.
just
The
to
God.
say, I know who you are, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to bother you. I'm going to keep going.
All
But
right.
then he went like that, and then I was like, now I have to introduce myself.
No, you don't.
Oh.
And I stopped and I went, hey, I know Schultz,
Oh my
Andrew
God.
Schultz, because they have a podcast together.
Jesus Christ.
And then he stood up and he dapped me up and he
Oh.
goes, I know you.
Oh.
You have that you're on that podcast, right? And I was like, which one would he be referring to? So I was like, yeah, I used to do a podcast with Giulio Gallerati. And he was like, no, that's not it. And he's like, I've seen you recently. And I was like, I was on Tires on Netflix. He's like, no, I swear to God.
I believe you.
And now I'm just
No, I know you said
naming
that.
the stuff that I've been in, and he's denying that that's how he knows me. And he's like, yeah, I don't know. And I was like, I'm a comedian. I work at Barstool. And these two women that are with him were looking at me like, when is this going to end? And then I just went, those are my credits. I'm the fucking man. And as a joke. And they all laughed.
Yeah.
And that broke the tension.
Good.
Because I had just stood there being like, well, maybe you know me from this. Because he kept,
Was he talking about Son of a Boy Dad?
I think maybe he knew you.
Well,
Yep.
I think
That's
he
gotta
knew
be-
you.
no, because
And
you're not.
he's seen clips of me with you from Son of a Boy Dad.
He probably was thinking of Bad Friends. He's like, no, you have the show with
Yeah.
Bobby Lee.
I don't look anything like Santino. Santino has a full beard.
Yeah, I was just thinking
To
red
the
hair.
God you do. Yeah.
I think
God,
he
you
knows
look
you.
like-
Yeah.
I think
No.
he knows you.
I don't think so.
Have you-
No, I think he just,
hip-hop.
he probably just
Yeah.
recognized you.
We were in a movie together.
That must be it.
There you go.
What movie
He's-
were
when
you in
he's
with
like,
Charlamagne the God?
When he's like, you're on a podcast, he's definitely talking about this pod with
Why
you.
wouldn't he be talking about the podcast you're on?
That's what I'm saying.
Did
Yeah,
you
he's talking about
say-
son
did
of a
you
boy
say
dad,
That's what I'm
son of a boy dad?
saying.
he
But you
was.
didn't list
He
it.
recognized
He didn't
you.
list it. No way.
He didn't
Wow.
list it though.
It's not like he thought you were Roan.
I've made a
No,
couple
but I
pieces on
didn't. I
ANUS.
didn't connect the Roan Charlamagne.
Oh,
till after.
I guarantee you it was from game night when you guys played board games with Tommy Smokes.
Folks.
Imagine if he's like a huge fan. Charlamagne.
Thank God you switched up the cast.
You still fucking guys in the ass?
Dude, he dapped me up. They laughed. He dapped me up again, and his hands
Clean? Was it clean?
were so moisturized that I had moisturizer on my hands from shaking it.
No, he sleeps in gloves.
Yeah, that's the God.
Is that right?
He sleeps in lotion dipped gloves.
Damn.
In a good way?
Yeah, in a good way.
But he was cool. I was happy to see him. That's a cool guy to meet. I was
Oh
pumped.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Have you seen his highlight reel?
Bro, that dude is a cultural mover and shaker.
What did he say to Lil Mama?
He said some shit.
What did
He
he
said
say?
something crazy to Logic.
Yeah,
where it was
Logic, too.
like,
Oh, that was
Logic's
just
like sister got
So when did your
raped,
sister get raped?
and he was like,
who raped you?
"Who raped your sister?"
Who raped your sister? Who the hell raped your sister?
And he's like,
He said,
"You
"Who
weren't
the
there.
hell?"
You weren't there to stop it."
That's so fucked up.
It was crazy.
It was a non sequitur, and he was like, "So who the hell raped your sister?"
Yeah.
Dude,
like,
it's
I'm
7
not
in the
here to talk
morning.
This is what makes him great, though. This is
It's,
what
it's a breakfast.
Dude, this
It's
is really early to talk about this. Did he deem himself Charlamagne the God before he was famous?
He deified himself.
Yeah, when can you do
I
that?
don't think you deify
Deed
yourself.
himself.
Somebody gave him the title the
I
God?
think it's from on high.
Rome was the prince
He was
before
a-
he popped.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious, I guess that's true.
he was in prison, right?
Was he?
Charlamagne?
I think he's
No.
a radio guy.
I'm gonna
I think you're thinking of
have to double check.
terrestrial radio.
Different kind of prison.
Who could you be confusing him with?
telling you.
Charlemagne the Conqueror from the
Yeah.
show Pippin. Pippin was about Charlemagne's son. I'm sure you remember that musical, Francis.
No prison for Charlamagne?
There better be.
Well,
Oh no.
definitely done listening to this podcast. That'd be
Oh,
hilarious.
oh.
Now, who the hell raped
His
my...
father, after 41 days in jail.
That's not. You didn't fucking know he spent over a
I've
little
read
over a
his,
month.
I've read his Wikipedia.
That's not prison. No, you
Arrested
no.
twice for possession with intent to distribute marijuana and cocaine, and then he was arrested a third time after being in a non-fatal shooting. His father refused to pay his bail money, and he spent 41 days in jail. And his father gave him another chance.
You got lucky.
No, dude, I'm telling you.
Is that something that you can just get out on bail for a shooting?
Shooting and coke.
Well, it's non-lethal.
Oh,
But you
just
can
like
still.
over the head.
Mm-hmm.
I missed.
It was like it was
Not a crime.
It was a celebratory.
Well, I say this because I think he wrote his book about it or something. He's written a few books.
What are they called? Have you read one?
One's called Charlemagne, and the other one's called the God.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The first one's the God, though.
that's great.
The books are
It's a prequel.
what? I don't know.
He
Sorry, move on.
Do you think you'll
I'm
cross
sorry.
paths with him again?
I don't know. I was impressed with him though. He's definitely got one like an aura. He's one of those people.
Is the God?
He was nice.
How big?
Did he ask what you're doing for the Black Lives Matter movement?
Didn't he ask Post Malone that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just looking up what he said. He made Lil Mama cry.
Really?
How do you make Lil Mama cry?
I don't know. The clip was 13 minutes.
Oh my God.
That ain't a clip.
He has someone if he was just gay.
Just play that. Let's kill some time. Pull up that clip. It's 15 minutes long.
Mm-hmm.
We just watched it in silence.
He says things on his show that you'd almost think more guests would try to fight him or whatever,
Birdman checked it.
which they have, right?
Or Birdman, they all walked out, didn't they?
Rone's
I'm not
Rone's
equipped
in,
for this
Rone's in rapper
conversation.
mode.
Yeah.
Because he said he checked him.
Yeah. Again,
That's a
to me, I
G-check.
thought they were playing poker.
I thought it was a hockey game.
I think,
Birdman
I think
checked her-
Birdman spinned his block.
Birdman slid on him, I'm pretty sure.
That is how I talk, actually, though.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
It's like Tourette's, but a different kind.
I would have been dropping references like that. You should have been like, if I ever see Birdman in person, I'll fucking kill him. He would
I
be
didn't
like,
know his work. I didn't know his work well enough. I felt like I had to explain.
You knew he spent 41 days in jail, Francis.
Longer than Jesus spent in the desert.
Wasn't going to bring that up. I know you from your time.
Your
at the
time.
Clink.
Yeah.
I'm actually a defense attorney.
I used to work in a prosecution.
I don't know if you remember me. I worked your case. I put you away for 41 days on the dot.
Good to
There's
see you're
good
doing
news
well.
and bad
Soft
news.
hands.
Good news, your payment went through. Bad news, they gave you life. You guys ever see that Drewski clip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, incredible.
It's so funny.
Incredible shit. But did you guys see Drewski's getting accused of stealing that a sketch that he did?
Drewski gets accused of that all the time. And it's never similar.
Is it like just like parallel thinking, like he's done so many sketches.
Yeah.
No, it was the guy. You know the other guy that looks exactly like
yes.
Drewski, and they did the exact
No.
same sketch
Is
about
it the-
Forex.
Is it the one that's about
Forex.
Forex?
Yeah.
I had a feeling.
Is it about
I don't know
Forex?
why I had a hunch.
You did have a hunch. After we said 4X, you had a hunch.
I told you what it was 3 times.
They said that he stole I think they said that he stole the one where he's playing where it's like your work wife.
Maybe.
I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I loved that one.
That one's
funny.
hilarious. And then
Have
he
you
gets
guys-
in the car and he's like, "Drive home now."
Yeah.
All
Have you
the-
had
all the
shit
kids
like
are in the
blatantly
back.
stolen?
Yeah, I've had
Drewski stole the
It's a
point
pain.
at himself from
From Saps.
No, I've had people steal that draft video like 100 times.
But like
every year.
recreate it?
Yeah,
But
every
that's
year.
okay because everyone knows that's yours because yours
Yeah.
went so viral.
Yeah.
I my dumbass, I did one with just my voice, and it's like the Where's Waldo audiobook.
that gets stolen a
a
lot.
lot.
On TikTok,
yeah.
Yeah.
It's a viral.
And I reaped zero benefit from that.
Yeah. I've seen that stolen.
It's
And I always
crazy,
comment,
like-
I go, "This is
KFC
fucking
put it on his
hilarious."
story, and he was like, "This reminds me of something at Nick Turaney would do."
No, he didn't.
yeah.
That wouldn't surprise me.
But I guess that's just memes. Like memes just make it out into the world. No one's ever.
Yeah.
Well, I think TikTok also kind of created a culture where it's okay to just remake someone's exact video.
That's what they
Stealing
promote.
a tweet
Yeah.
or stealing a joke on like Twitter when that had its heyday was worse than most rape.
oh yeah.
And
It was like a huge. I would be like at my dinner table with my parents.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Eating like the tweet deckers. They're fucking
tweet. Yeah.
stealing,
And now-
they're stealing all my.
I
Fucking
was 24. Like fucking tweet decker. BuzzFeed didn't give me credit on the listicle.
Your mom gives you shrimp fried rice. You're like, God damn it.
Yeah, no, that's literally like,
Shrimp.
like
but now it's just called trends.
yeah. Now it's just
They
like,
call
well,
it-
it's everyone's doing that one now.
They call it a trend. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just said word for word what someone else.
Yeah,
But there's a direct incentive now with money, and like I don't know. I think that kind of justifies it.
Mr. Beast's putting his shit on X now.
It's going
Full
crazy.
videos, and they're going crazy.
Him
I
and
don't
Tucker.
understand why no one like calls bullshit on that. Like the whole thing where it's like, yeah, that Mincy video got 6 million views. It's like, you really think that's
On 1,000
yeah?
likes.
You think 6 million people sat down and watched that video? It's people just. That's
It
a
just
view.
has to show
That's
up.
a view. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I don't think a billionaire who overpaid for a platform is going to juice the numbers on that. What are you fucking talking about?
But like people talk about it. People are like, wow, I put this stand up clip on Twitter, 30 million views. And it's
Yeah.
like, no. My tweet that had the Celtics that said, great win for my Celtics tonight had 45,000 views.
Viral.
Like I bet like 400 people saw that tweet and actually like processed that tweet. Maybe less.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I've seen people like going back to a clip that's almost a year old, being like, "Let's get this to 1 million." Like
Yeah.
retweeting it every
Yeah.
couple months. Like, dude, this is almost at 1 million on Twitter.
It's probably because every time you retweet it, you get like 300,000 more views.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tough to not
It's
make
tou-
it.
It's
to
a
1
tough
million.
game. Nope, it's not. It's quite
It's
easy.
an easy game.
Almost do it.
No, but if
oh
you-
my god, everything I work on.
But you've never tried to push something to 1 million.
Mm,
If you did, I bet you could get there lickety split.
thanks, man.
Like 1 million views on YouTube is probably the same as 1 view on Twitter.
Honestly, yeah, you're not that far off. The conversion checks out.
I don't
Like
think
it's-
I've ever been in anything that has had 1 million views.
One
That-
of
no,
the case
that,
races.
The world, no, none of those.
Doesn't one of the case races have close to a
But the
million?
Where's Waldo video.
That's
Yeah.
just, I'm not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It's
Anus
just her voice.
Anus TikToks?
Yeah.
Combined. 700 of them combined. And we're at 1.1.
It is funny. You see like how TikTok it shows like your total likes.
God, that's brutal.
and ours is like 1 million. And then you go to like some rant like Mubi or whatever Mubi probably hers is probably like 2 billion.
Yeah.
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 Do what you can.
Francis, tell us something about the filming of tires.
No,
Come
I
on.
refuse.
We wouldn't get it.
How was
Well,
that?
it is a
Yeah.
huge week for you.
Yeah, it's an insane
You got,
week. You're just
you got
on,
a lot of shit going on right now.
Did
People
you
at the
plan your
stand-
special based on that?
No.
It's just
Strike him while the iron's hot.
People at the stand. What?
You're getting up. The people at the stand are coming up to me, being like, "Yo, where's Francis at? Is he coming by tonight?" Swear to God.
Is it going to be on your like tour
What?
promo now?
Like
You're like-
comics?
You're like big deal. now.
Comics.
People are seeing
Normand.
you getting a little. People are seeing you getting a little fame.
Norm Macdonald came up to him.
Now they're trying to. I said those coattails were taken.
Yeah, me and Saz are on either one of them. Flat on.
Dude,
more
I need a new trend where there's like 4 to 5 coattails on a jacket. Make room for Nikki. So are on your like tour promo, if you do that again, you will. Are you going to have as seen on?
Well, yeah. I mean, it would be a credit probably. It'll be cool to be able to put the little Netflix logo.
Or
On a
for all
thing.
stand up, like if you're at the stand, it's like this guy was on from Barstool Sports, from
Yeah,
this.
the seller.
Like for SAS, it only says from Barstool Sports.
Yes, that's my.
and that
credit.
one YouTube clip.
Zoom professors.
Yeah.
A scene from Zoom Professors.
Now my credits are like podcasts that I've been on.
Yeah.
Like I
Are
don't
You
have any
Garbage?
real credits. Yeah, it's like you've seen them on Are You Garbage and Matt and Shane.
This is the only podcast that me and Kyle have ever been in. You guys are on one every other week. This is the only you'll know Nick and KB from Son of a Boy Dad. I've had so many people come up to me just like Son of a Boy Dad. I was like, yeah, like thrice. Yes, thrice.
Francis has a bunch. You got fucking Netflix, Barstool, Sirius XM.
What are we doing here? We
We're
don't have-
pumping your
you like
tires.
this,
We're pumping your tires a little bit.
Well, I'm trying to
Bro
pump your tires because
Bible.
you got the special.
Bro Bible.
That's why we're all here anyway.
I think
That's why I'm here.
Were you in an Allbirds commercial?
Be here.
Allbirds commercial,
Allbirds?
perhaps?
No, no.
What was that other commercial? you
Delta
had?
Lounge.
Did an AT&T
I've seen from the
commercial.
Delta Lounge.
Delta Sky Lounge.
Diamonds.
Scene speaking with Charlamagne the God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seen-
Dapped him up.
Yeah.
Did you follow him on Instagram right afterwards to hope that
I've-
he noticed?
I've been following him. His clips are really interesting to me.
I would
Good.
I also think this is going to sound maybe crazy, but I actually think his political takes are really interesting.
Why would that sound crazy?
What are they?
Hot sauce. That's where
I don't know. He
Hillary
doesn't.
Clinton came in and said she has hot sauce in her bag. She went on his show.
Who?
They're like, "What's in your bag?" to Hillary Clinton, and she was like, "Hot sauce."
Lemon pepper. I just got some lemon pepper seasoning.
Oh, jeez. I was hoping you wouldn't ask, but I have 2K, lemon pepper.
I was on my way to a barbecue. You know how that potato salad can get. I'm not risking it anymore.
I think if
2K.
I have 2K,
funny.
Hornet snapback.
Hornet snapback,
Some OG.
and a speaker to play in public.
Yeah.
It's a Spider-Man backpack.
It wasn't.
Do I have your vote now?
Oh, God, you really put me on the spot. Charlamagne.
But his political view, or
Yeah.
he's like a centrist.
Is he?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
a funny
he
one for
doesn't
him to
seem
say.
to really like either.
Centrist.
It's like the worst. If
he
I had a
have a
lisp,
list?
I would. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Uh huh. He does.
Dude, they have to like ring out the mic covers after like. That's why the only reason Breakfast Club has commercial break because it starts to weigh too much.
They're squeegeeing the floor.
Like a trumpet player.
It just starts to bow.
Yeah, he needs a spit valve in his microphone.
That's crazy.
It's like a rug cleaning video on TikTok.
Oh yeah, it's
I've never noticed that. And I've watched a lot of. I used to watch The Breakfast Club all the time
Breakfast Club?
when Mac Miller was on.
He used to say that, or he, on his show with Andrew Schultz, said that Breakfast Club is bigger than Joe Rogan. They had a big debate about that.
Yeah, well, that's
Did you
just
see that?
not. I mean, not even close. Unfortunately.
it's hard to compare with like.
They're a syndicated radio
Right.
show. They're pretty fucking huge.
They are
dude.
huge.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan gets 11 million views an episode.
It's probably like 16.
Joe
Yeah, but
Rogan?
it's like syndication, and I think it might be close.
It's a nationally syndicated morning radio show.
And plus World Star clips. And you
gotta-
never
it's
see Joe
big.
Rogan
You
on
gotta
World Star.
count the
I
dat piff
hate when people
downloads.
call the clip when people
Count
include
clips.
the clips in your views.
I have no idea.
But
Look
people
it
will
up.
watch. You could watch a whole episode on
Before Barstool cleaned house, we had all those people who were like their job was to be like, look at this new TikTok trend and all this stuff, and they would send you the rundown of all the numbers.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, Bussin' with the Boys, 90 million views this month.
Yeah.
And you're like, damn, I didn't know Bussin' with the Boys was popping off like that. And then it would be like one clip with like Tom Segura.
That's yeah. But I mean, if I had clips that did that, I would also include them.
That's true.
Breakfast
I'm just
Club,
bitter.
as of March of 2023, had over 4 million listeners on nearly 100 stations in more than 40 cities.
and that's a day. So
That's
it's
a
like
lot.
per week.
Oh yeah, it might actually be pretty close.
That was 2023.
That's huge. 4 million a day,
Yeah, bro.
and he's still flying coach.
That's a good point.
He's in the Delta Lounge.
Brother, they're letting everyone in the Delta Lounge these days.
Yeah,
Not
they-
anymore. No, they've cut back on that.
Really?
No, they haven't. I'm in.
How many? But you only get what, 10 visits or something?
No, that's
I don't
until
know. I
next
have
year.
that priority pass card.
Yeah, he has the Delta Sky Miles card.
It basically just
the card doesn't do it as much anymore this year.
Why are you so mad?
It's next year, Francis.
Yeah.
It's 2025. they're gonna start doing
Dude, I'll
that.
take it. Take my
Just
priority
give it away.
pass. It's yours.
That card stinks. I have that.
What? See?
Wait,
That
wait,
doesn't
let me
even-
see
You don't
it.
even need that.
Dude,
for
I'm
the
sorry
Delta
that I'm not up to your standards.
Lounge. You must have status on Delta.
Is it the purple one?
No.
It's like a. It's not that.
It's an Amex.
purple one.
Like,
will
Yeah,
get-
I have
no,
the
it's-
purple. And
purple one though.
That
You
one
fly the
does-
plane.
You use that to get into. You can use that to get into the.
No, I have
Delta
to.
Lounge?
I've used my Amex to get in the Delta.
Yeah, right. That one does. That one gets you into all kinds of weird lounges.
Yeah.
Which I can never find. anywhere.
Centurion.
Yeah.
That doesn't do Centurion though.
I just checked. You know what?
Your
You're
Amex
right.
card. Your Amex card gets you into the Centurion Lounge.
My Apple card.
I am
gives me a
so under
turkey
your
wrap.
skin. I'm like a scarab in the Mummy.
I'm fucked because Nick got me almost arrested at the airport.
Yeah, you're not. Oops.
Oh yeah, with the knife. Right?
I put a shuriken in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
And now,
Department of Homeland Security.
Really?
now he can't have TSA pre-check.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you pissed?
I have to go down below where the luggage is.
You have to pack yourself in a hockey
They
bag.
put the
Fly.
tag around your dick,
Yeah, I have to put chains and a mask over me like I'm Hannibal Lecter.
and then they said you were overweight.
Yeah.
They have a
With the
lawn
dogs.
chair. Strap you onto a duct tape a lawn chair. To
Is
the
that
bottom.
better for you, Francis? Is that where we belong? The fucking luggage, dude.
I don't even know if I want you guys down there.
Bro, TSA pre-check has jumped the shark though. There was a massive line at LaGuardia for pre-check today, and there wasn't a line for anything else.
Dude, we and Francis, when we went to the airport the other day, I did Sky Priority. He did TSA pre-check. I beat him by 10 minutes.
Yes, Sky Priority's faster now.
And I
Bitch.
waited.
We shouldn't even give this away.
I
honestly.
practiced my face for when he showed up so I could be like, oh, finally, you're here.
Is that what you rolled with?
Yeah.
But then I made the same joke on the way home, and
you stole his joke.
Yeah, but he only beat me by like 2 minutes that time.
you didn't even make the joke though, because we were actually so late at that point that
Yeah.
you couldn't. We were nervous. But
Are
I
you gonna
beat.
Bud Light, Nick?
No, Pepsi.
Oh, these glasses have a tint to them.
Most do.
I guess continue, Francis.
I'm gonna stop. I'm good. I've hit my limit for the day. I don't want to say more.
Why though?
I actually, honestly, because I'm enjoying
You're the
listening
man.
to you guys talk.
You're the fucking man.
I love listening. I love when
I like when
these
you
two-
talk. You're the best at speaking.
No,
Yeah, you are.
No, I like when
I want to
these
hear
two
you
groups get
tell a
together,
tale. I want to
and
hear.
It's
I
fun
love
for
when
me
you
to
ca-
just listen to you guys.
I love
and
when
I
you
like
catch
that. I'm
fire.
not pouting.
I want you to rant or tell a story. It's the best. You are the best at it.
Rail
Stop
against
that.
something.
Stop that.
Oh yeah, you should rail against something.
Yeah. What is?
Train.
What are you
hate-
against?
I don't know.
Do you guys watch like Ukrainian combat footage?
No, not
There is
really.
nothing better.
I'm not a
Really?
big fan of that shit, dude. I got one the other day. It was like a clip of the fucking war in Gaza, and it was like so unbelievably graphic. And someone retweeted it, and I was like, dude, why are you don't put this on my timeline.
Yeah, you're gonna stop the war just so you stop seeing the clip.
No, but it's like I get it. I know what's happening. It's fucked up. I don't want to
Fucking
see
piece, dude.
a kid with his head blown
Oh
off.
no.
Why would anyone want to see that?
Twitter is making me like prude and conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I Twitter searched Decatur, Georgia, and it was just this
Why?
portly trans girl getting plowed Mormon style.
Yeah.
It was like that was like the top
What is Mormon style?
You're what? Like
missionary in the ass.
We talked about this on the act.
I know, and that's what if you search Decatur, Georgia, you can see it too. I'm just geographically curious.
Right. Just to see what Decatur's all about.
you got hardcore porn coming
It's
up.
I
hardcore
get that all
porn.
the
If you,
time.
I like to search things to see what people are saying about a specific term or phrase or
And then it's
thing.
just gaping
and it's
pussy.
just it's like the worst, most graphic.
Is
stuff.
everyone getting the bots, or is it only like bigger accounts? Because I was wondering, like, if my dad tweets something, like, is he getting like tits in his replies?
I have no
It's
idea.
indecipherable now. What like a bot and a real
Well,
person.
the crazy thing is that the whole Elon Musk thing was that he was going to get rid of the bots.
Yeah.
And now there are way more bots than there ever was.
I can't open
he's a
Twitter
bot
without my.
fiend.
No,
Yeah.
it destroys my dick comp.
He actually
Yeah.
said psych. You missed that.
Yes. every time I tweet something, I could literally tweet like, "Pumped to watch the Oilers game tonight." Tits in my. I guarantee there'll be.
No, but
tits
it's
in my
graduated to
replies.
vagina.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Not even face in
Yeah.
the picture.
No,
I don't
but
wanna
they're
see vagina.
smarter now. Like they'll say something
Right.
like very relevant
Cogent.
to you.
Oh, yeah,
specifically.
'cause
But then
just
there will be a
dudes.
bot right below saying the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then it'll be pussy and buyout.
I got a video of a dude fucking harder than I've ever seen. He was thrusting so hard it was like recoiling. He was like 12 gauge fucking. It was unbelievable.
Threw his shoulder out.
Yeah.
The
There were
kickback of his
two
dick.
ass cheek size holes in the wall behind.
Is that even enjoyable?
He was wearing a deadlifting belt.
him?
No.
I have no idea.
Yeah, like it
would
could be like
hurt.
12. Get on a Twitter for free and just search like Minecraft and see that.
Oh, if you
And
search
see-
Minecraft, it would be.
It's some of the more
And see
explicit.
quantum fucking. Yeah.
Quantum fucking.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Ukraine videos you've been seeing though? I haven't seen
I don't know. I just
any of
think
that shit.
combat footage is very fascinating, and now we're in such a modern era where it's in HD.
Yeah.
Like I saw like a fighter pilot get ejected. His point of view, get ejected from a plane, parachute down to this open field of presumably like enemy territory, and he just like slithering through the tall grass.
Who shot it? It was POV.
They have cameras on their helmets.
It was Casey Neistat.
They have body cam footage in case Scotty Scheffler shows up.
Yeah.
Is there if you get if you eject from a fighter plane, are you off limits once you hit the ground? I feel like that's gotta be
No.
some sort of like war crime. If you have
What-
no gun or anything,
I don't.
You're not allowed to shoot them when they're in the air.
really.
Yeah.
That's not true.
I'm pretty sure that's true.
Well, I don't think it even matters because none of these countries play by like these
Yeah.
made up rules.
Yeah, why
the
would
insurgents. What is
Yeah.
it called? And
Like if you
Insurgents.
blow up a
Insurgents.
hospital,
they'll.
I don't
They're
think-
like kids, right?
yeah. If you blow up a hospital, what happens? They're not like, okay, well now you're in trouble.
you? So yeah, I think a lot of people will see like a
You're gonna
fighter
see some-
pilot.
Yeah. What do you?
Yeah.
Dude, I broke
No.
Yeah, and you're,
what happens?
now you'll pay.
Well, that was a war crime, so you're gonna have to pay a fee now.
yeah.
Like, do you have to freeze?
41 days
Free-
in
you
jail.
gotta freeze for an hour and
Yeah, you go to the penalty box. No, they're gonna
no
post
weapons.
Instagram stories about you.
Like when 9/11 happened, were they like,
That's illegal.
yeah, whoa, hey,
No, but
Hey!
the thing is that
we got
you
rules
know,
for a reason.
like Afghanistan doesn't have a place at the table at the
Yeah,
in like the G8 or whatever.
yeah, that makes sense.
So I don't think there's as much that you can do to censor them.
You see a fighter pilot that just ejected, still strapped in, you're going to pad the stats.
Yeah, run it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Oh, it's skeet
literally
shooting.
target. Yeah,
we
target.
can't. We don't trade with Afghanistan. I don't think. You know.
Yeah. that's
Whereas,
true.
like, if
Just, remember,
you know,
rugs.
countries, I guess Ukraine, Russia.
But Israel just they had some kind of sanction, or they were like deemed to be in violation of something, and they're like, we're just doing it anyway.
Yeah,
We're gonna
Netanyahu.
run up the score anyway.
Yeah, I never understood war crimes. It's like suicide being illegal.
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna get the death penalty.
Or not. You just get arrested.
Jail for war.
Yeah, before you're buried.
Yeah, the
would you
Geneva
then?
Convention did make sense. The whole no torture thing, or like equal treatment of POWs.
But isn't everybody still torturing?
I
yeah.
don't know. Yeah, well, we definitely reopened that a little when we did the
Waterboarding.
that stuff.
I feel like they did that just because of mustard gas. They're like, this shit
Enhanced.
fucking sucks.
Oh,
What was it called? Like enhanced interrogation.
I think
interrogation
so.
techniques.
Yeah.
Hardcore interrogation.
Can you die from waterboarding?
I mean, I'm sure.
Yeah,
if
you
do
can-
it long
it's-
enough.
you're
It would
drowning.
just suffocate. Yeah.
I thought it just mirrored drowning.
Well, I think it mirrors.
It is,
drowning because
but
you
if
are
someone
drowning.
if someone doesn't if someone doesn't stop pouring the water on the towel, then
Yeah, I guess mirroring just means the same thing. If I saw a reflection of somebody drowning, I'd be like, that's not a big deal.
yeah.
yeah.
Like if you're pouring water in someone's mouth, you're literally drowning.
We give them the sensation of drowning.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'll be like putting a really hot oven next to someone and be like, we're mirroring burning alive. But right before those 3rd-degree burns set in, we're gonna kill the power. Like, well, no, you burnt me.
Dude, you know what I was watching? I'm watching this this thing on Netflix about
This
the
tire company.
On Netflix.
it's the like Cold War from the bomb till now, and how it traces from sort of the dropping of the nuclear weapon to the war in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm.
It's really good, but they talk about how when the hydrogen bomb was developed and the testing of that on Bikini Atoll.
Mm-hmm.
Great
Know about
name.
this?
Sounds like a beautiful
Bikini
place.
Bottom.
I know Bikini Atoll.
Yeah, that's
Isn't that
where
what SpongeBob is based
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Oh,
their
yeah.
test.
Well, it used to be above ground, and then it went to the bottom.
that's how
because
Godzilla
of
got born.
the
Yeah.
hydrogen bomb. But they didn't. They were testing, and they kept building, and they went from the bombs in Hiroshima and Nagasaki, and quickly they built the hydrogen bomb, and they thought when they tested it, they thought it was going to be 7 megatons, and it blew up, and it was 15. It was
Whoops.
more than double the size. And then they did an estimate if they were to drop that on Russia, how many people would be killed, and they said 600 million, which at the
Is that
time
all of them?
was 20% of
Oh.
the world's population.
Of the world.
Yeah.
Aye.
Jesus.
3 billion people in the world at the time. And it was because, the winds would shift and spread radioactive whatever material to Eastern Europe and all that. And just the sheer size, it scared everyone so much. It just scared the shit out of all the scientists and even a lot of the weapons producers in America. It's pretty spooky.
It is
Yeah.
scary.
What was the thing
too
that with
scary.
Chernobyl where they were like, if the full thing exploded, it
It would be
would
if
spread.
it hit the water tanks, it would have triggered a thermonuclear explosion.
Yeah, and it would have killed like another large percentage of the world.
Yeah, it would have gone crazy.
It would have killed like all of Europe.
Mm-hmm.
I rewatched Oppenheimer at the bequest of my bros.
I haven't
In fact,
seen it
you guys
once.
are all talking
Oh, it's
about it.
unbelievable.
I haven't
They
seen
said
it.
they've watched
Shit
it
goes
6
crazy.
times.
It's that good?
Yeah, I've seen
It's
it
so
a couple
good.
times.
It's so
I had to
good.
spin the block with it again.
What'd you think?
Magnificent.
Beautiful film.
Yeah.
Do these people they work out in the afternoon like this? Does become a gym?
Yeah.
It's constantly.
Yeah.
It's kind of empty right
Around the
now.
clock.
Yeah.
It's always empty here. Either the boys
I
are
know.
feeding or it's.
Does anyone
Or they're
take
not
it?
here.
Does anyone take it seriously? Like they actually
Some
go
people
through
take it
a
way too
real
seriously.
workout?
Yeah. Some people.
Yeah.
Do you work out here?
Sometimes with
Didn't you used to do it first
with
thing in the
Chef
morning?
Donnie. Yeah.
That's actually cool. I
Jeff
dig
Donnie
that.
looks swole.
He's gonna blow up.
You know he's gonna blow up.
Why?
They all do that though. Like
Was he-
Luke comes here on like Sundays.
He lifts hard and he often.
Mm-hmm.
That's
That's what I like to
those
hear.
are my two. Of my
Are you still a
biggest-
gym guy, Sass?
I go a good bit now, but I'm not very like just trying to maintain a level of not.
Do you go when you
dying.
travel?
No,
But you're
Let's go
traveling all the
tomorrow.
time.
Let's go tomorrow morning.
no, I would never go with someone.
I'm with you on that.
I never get
Why?
that. I don't work out with people. I
No.
work out
Why?
by myself.
Why?
I want to listen to music and not be like,
Mhm.
What are your thoughts
yeah,
on?
man. I don't know. I think the podcast yesterday was really good. I think it was fun.
Yeah, that's the gay ass conversation
Like
you
in-
would have.
like in
That's your
between
thought of a good
sex.
conversation. That or like the ceiling
Is he
heights
attacking
on
you,
the club out
Francis?
here.
I wouldn't say it
Sass
was
is making fun of
viral.
me.
Yeah.
I say
No,
that.
I was making a conversation between me and Roan at the gym.
Yeah, that's what you would say. You're the constant between.
Yeah, exactly. What else would we talk about? Be like, wow, great form, bro. Fucking love the way that you just lifted that.
What do you and Donnie talk about?
We don't really talk.
Exactly.
So we play music and
Exactly. You push each
we
other.
fucking get after it.
You
Yeah.
push each other like
Yeah.
you're on the forums.
Mm.
Like you're on the
Oh, yeah.
men's forums. Like
You
a
guys
fucking
just
real
get the
man.
fuck after it
Yes.
type shit.
That doesn't sound nice.
I go to the gym like you go to the airport. Probably the same frequency, and I lift a lot.
About 4 times a week.
Yeah,
Sounds
I do
about
fly
right.
Too much. Today I was boarding my flight, and I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this again. Just back on the plane
Are you once a week?
easily. Sometimes twice. Sometimes trace. Sometimes quattro.
Do you get boners on airplanes?
Do I get what?
Boners?
No, not anymore.
Sometimes
Used
I
to.
do.
I still do.
Is your fear of flying gone?
Completely.
Really?
Yeah. In
I'm
the most intense turbulence. I'm just like, I don't care at all.
Is it because you're fine if it goes down?
It's a combination of that, and it's also I've just flown so many times that it doesn't bother me anymore.
You're
basically
due.
a pilot.
Yeah.
You're due.
My
What?
percentage is going up. My chances.
Bro, how about that flight? That crazy flight where someone died?
Where?
It was the turbulence from Singapore to the U.S.
I'm not worried about that ever. I'm never going to go to Singapore.
Oh, a flight from O'Hare last week, the engine blew up on takeoff.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or there was a guy about to go from San Fran to Hawaii, and the pilot was just like, "Nope, not going today. This engine's about to blow."
Yeah, but that's exactly like he's smart enough to know not to take the flight in the air.
Well, the Singapore guy, they said it was because of inexperience that everyone died, or that everyone was so injured.
What was the airline? Singapore Air.
Singapore people there.
Yeah.
Sass, you got to get to Singapore. They have one of the best airports in
Really?
the world. Yeah.
Yes.
It is always around number 1, right?
Singapore is one of the most technologically advanced.
That city's
Yeah.
crazy. It looks like Avatar. They have like a huge, like these massive things with like all these trees in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
Avatar sucks dick.
Visually, it goes crazy.
Well, have you
though.
seen the new one?
No.
They're like
I heard it was
Jamaican. They're like
Oh, really?
they're like fake Jamaicans.
Mhm.
I never even saw the first one.
It's Island.
I don't think I
Neither.
ever will.
They're like, I always think they're always are they making one now?
Yeah, but it takes like
It
25
takes
years
them a
to make.
long
They're
time
making
to make.
10.
Like the Monkey Boy documentary.
What's happening?
We sacrificed the entirety of last spring and summer on that project.
Is Michelangelo still holding it?
Michelangelo has Hank at knife point.
I don't know where it is.
It's
I don't know where
He
it
has
is.
the gun to the hard drive.
But we did some really touching things in it. I think we made a man cry by honoring
It
him.
was.
That's honestly a funny. I'd like just going to film a documentary and some dudes like everyone's excited, the town's behind it, and then just never putting it out. Yeah, like
That is precisely what is going on. There are people in Nashville
the
Name
and
something
Kansas.
hypothetical you pitch, Sass.
Women of a mad.
There's dudes in New Hampshire like, yeah, it's gonna come out. I swear I was in it.
yeah. Alrighty, let's talk about Omaha Steaks.
Oh my!
From grown-worthy dad jokes to patching up skin knees, your dad is one of a kind. This Father's Day, give him a gift that's guaranteed to take him to his happy place. Omaha Steaks. With Omaha Steaks, the possibilities are endless. Endless flavor, endless variety, endless value. Truly, they have perfected more than steak, and your dad is guaranteed to love every bite. Order mouth-watering gift packages starting at just $89 when you go to omahasteaks.com and use promo code DAD at checkout. Each package is backed by their unconditional money-back guarantee. I like Omaha Steaks. I've had them here, actually. I had them, Chef Donnie cooked us them last time I was here, and they are phenomenal. So go ahead and get yourself some Omaha Steaks. Show your dad the love he deserves with a gift as unforgettable as he is. Visit omahasteaks.com. Promo code DAD at checkout. Alrighty, let's talk about game time. Did you know that you could get tickets to the Oilers It's the Stars they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
The Oilers Stars game right now for only...
Start over.
Wait, I don't even understand what this read is.
Why don't you give it a read first and then jump in?
Did you know that you could get tickets to insert chosen event right now for only insert ticket price? But I'm supposed to make up the ticket
You
price?
go on the app. Read the red part. It says you're supposed to have the app open.
Oh, you got to be shitting me. You have that. You open the app. I'm redoing the read.
You're supposed to have it up on your phone. Be like, look how easy it is.
Ah!
I have the app.
I have the app too.
I have the app.
It's going to be whatever pops up first. So it looks like Monster Jam it is. Alrighty. Did you know that you could get tickets right now to Monster Jam at MetLife Stadium for just $30? That is a steal.
Or
That's
the
right.
Rangers for only $455. Or UFC 302 at the Prudential Center for only $428. Or Mets tickets for $8.
Oh, wow.
I'm looking at Celtics tickets right now for $2,000.
And speaking of the best place to sell ticks,
Game Time.
Wow.
That's right. Game Time, the official ticketing
bro.
partner of Barstool Sports. You shouldn't have to worry when you buy tickets to your next big event. Game Time is the fast and easy way to buy tickets to all of the sports, music, comedy, and theater events near you. They have flash deals for sudden discounts, zone deals for when you're feeling flexible, and their lowest price guaranteed means that and their lowest price guaranteed. Why do you keep on doing that?
I'm just kind of like influencing that as the lowest price guaranteed.
It means that if you can get the same seats for less than anywhere else, Game Time will credit you 110% of the difference. Game Time is the best place for last minute seats with up to 60% off your favorite events. Take the guesswork out of buying Game Time tickets. Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with
First
Game Time.
time?
Oh, he's been horrible.
Guaranteed.
One of the worst reads we've ever
Guesswork.
Lucky Game Time is so good.
Take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, and use code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Download the Game Time app today. Last minute tickets, lowest price
Guaranteed. And their wife's probably like, you weren't in shit.
Shut the fuck up.
I shot a couple great videos with Alex Bennett, and we never put them out, but they were good.
I like this.
What were they about?
It was.
Were you guys playing board
we
games
went and
together?
we were doing like rich people shit, and we went and toured an apartment that was like a many $1 million apartment in New York City as a listing.
They couldn't put it out because she actually ended up moving there.
Yeah.
She knocked down the wall between that one and the adjoining apartment.
Yeah.
Created a nursery
Yeah.
for her child.
You had to have felt like such a phony next to her.
Yeah.
Pussy.
Why?
She put your wealth-wise put you to shame.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
He's got genetic wealth.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just better.
Yeah, it's a.
Yeah.
Is she still balling? Like, is she still rich as fuck?
Fugman is rich
Fugman's
himself.
She's
Oh,
rich.
is that his name, Fugman?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I haven't been keeping up.
And she makes a lot of money.
She just posted a TikTok
I know
that
for
her-
a fact that she does.
Doing what?
She selling podcast deals.
She posted TikTok what?
that her budget in Austin is $10,000 a month.
For what?
An apartment.
She's moving to Austin?
Yeah, that's.
It's where all the
I
comics
mean, you
go.
can get a really nice place in Austin for that much.
$10,000 a month is
You get
a
like a
mansion.
sick
Really?
house with a pool. Yeah.
Why would you pay that more? You should buy.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, she's balling.
Yeah, don't tell her how to spend her money.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Is she
it's-
balling though? She's not balling like she was.
I don't know.
Because $10,000 a month is not balling like billionaire balling.
I have no idea. I don't know Fugman's financial status, but I think he's
But
balling.
you're saying he's rich?
I think Fugman's rich.
That's what
He
the streets are
owns
saying.
things. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, we got to update that. So the listeners, who is Fugman? Because
he's
our
rich.
team, our podcast, we're not very in the.
This is our
He
first
is-
time kind of talking about it.
He is a popcorn scion. What is he?
A popcorn.
So
scion.
he owns Big Popcorn.
Yeah,
That popcorn you were just eating outside, that's got.
You know Orville Redenbacher?
that's his.
His direct heir.
Yeah,
Use popcorn the god.
Yeah, Fugman. He owns butter.
yeah. His family invented butter.
Deep in the butter industry, boy, do they hate margarine.
Romeo and Juliet, Bennett's family. They own. I can't believe it's not butter.
Yeah,
Dude, when I was
hey, that feud's been happening. That's Sunni Shiite shit. Oh, you invented butter? Then they unveil their name.
Not butter.
I can't believe it's not butter. Awful company name.
It's so good though. You ever have it?
Tastes good.
You ever have like
Yeah, but
sprayed?
it's pretty good.
I used to spread it on
money.
like toast,
Dude,
like
that
it was
slaps.
cream cheese because I thought it was healthy and it was fine. I
You guys
just
ever
put
tried
so
butter?
much.
It's so fucking.
No, when I was really young, my grandma had this spray.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sprayed on corn.
Dude, I would just take a pancake and I would just spray the entire thing and eat it. It was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Dude, I do forget that butter and salt are good.
Yeah.
Just mix
You
it
don't
up.
have any of it? Any good food.
No.
French.
I do, yeah, but
Do you eat healthy or do you just eat?
no.
Yeah, you do.
I
Yeah, obviously you're not eating like shit, but
6 p.m. to 10 p.m. about 3,000 calories.
What?
Yeah, it's bad.
So are you
'Cause I
fasting?
smoke weed and just
Binging?
get so hungry,
yeah.
and it's so pleasurable, and it's
Where you fast for 20 hours a day.
18 to 20.
So that's still pretty healthy.
No, but I eat like shit.
But look at your body.
Your bod's
I don't think
crazy.
it matters.
Body's
Yeah, you can
insane.
eat whatever
I
you want.
walk on the
Sick.
treadmill like
Your body is
Oh, that's my
psychopath.
thing. I love that.
High incline?
What
Yeah,
do you do 15?
for like an hour a day.
You do an hour of it?
It's bad.
I
yeah.
can't do that.
I do like
I
10
can do
minutes
20 to
warm up.
25.
But you can. It's
Then
just
I'm
boring.
gassed.
But that's why I watched. That's where I watched the documentary that I was talking about.
That's where you go wrong.
Yeah,
you got to listen to dubstep, dude.
If you're on a Netflix
yeah.
show, do you still have to pay for Netflix? Do you get like a black card?
That's a great question. I should get a
definitely have
free
to.
Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably do.
I should.
Yeah.
Fucking. That is a great. I hadn't even thought of that.
Especially because it's getting expensive. It's like $16 a month now.
And you can't share it.
No.
No. You can't even share it.
Yeah, butter's so good.
Butter's so good.
You guys have to try it if you haven't.
What's
Yeah,
better?
seriously, go home, try some butter. Ooh.
To all of our listeners, please try some butter and get back to us.
And this
Any
isn't
good-
even a sponsor.
No, this is genuine.
If Son of a Boy Dad got presented by butter,
That would be
Or salt.
massive.
oh my god, you guys got sponsored by salt?
I saw that you know the Katz's pastrami sandwiches?
Yeah.
They have 2 days worth of salt in them.
What is that? How do you
does it mean
measure
two days?
What does that mean?
It's got 2
2 days of salt in the sandwich.
Dude, I
stymied
didn't
me.
like those at all.
Too much meat.
They're disgusting.
Pastrami,
I
pastrami,
loved
pastrami.
It was like
So
eating a
good.
big hot dog,
Throw me
but like
some-
worse texture.
A big hot. Yeah, cat sandwich is like a big hot
I
dog.
ate it. We did it for Neighborhood Eats, and I had one bite, and I was like, "This is disgusting."
And was that the end of the video?
Pretty much. I left right after that.
You did leave.
Yeah, I did Cat's Deli and then left.
We
I'm like, I'm not
literally
eating
tagged in
shit.
Tommy for him.
Yeah.
As if nothing had happened. Because Sass was so overwhelmed by the salt.
No, I had to go to Arlington.
You can't handle salt, bro.
I had to go to Arlington, Virginia.
I'm very jealous of your schedule of like traveling to new cities, but you're not, you know what you're doing. It's only for a few days.
Yeah.
And you get pretty much freedom.
Yeah.
Staying in hotels, you like it, right?
No.
You don't.
Not at all.
But you wouldn't
It's
be
the life you've chose.
you
out
wouldn't
of any
be
life.
more happy not doing it.
Whoa.
I love doing comedy.
Yeah.
I hate traveling.
So would you rather just
I dread it.
you hate
every
the aspect of actually traveling?
It depends. Like on a good weekend, like if it's a good weekend, like when I did Chicago and I'm here for a week, but also I was doing shit during the day because I was coming into the office, so that's different. But like, say like if I go to Philly and I sell out 5 shows and I'm like, I go there and I'm like, okay, this is guaranteed going to be fun. Then it's
You're
like,
guaranteed.
So
making
you have fun
60K.
when you're on stage.
yeah, but that's
Do
like,
you, Francis?
Of course.
Yeah.
They're killers. They're one of the top.
gotta feel
I'm in
amazing.
a weird place right now where I have to dump this material because I'm so tired of telling the jokes.
well, good thing you're dumping it on
Yeah,
Saturday. So
That's,
But, like,
that's a funny way to putting out a special, dumping it.
No, I know. I've been
making it
I've
sound like a
been
garage
I haven't been like writing brand new stuff in a long time because I've had to just hone. And writing the really new stuff is the fun part for me.
Okay.
And I just haven't had the luxury of being like, well, I have a week until my special. I wonder if I should just try a whole new 5 minutes on butter.
The Delta Lounge.
Yeah.
Butter would go crazy.
Butter would
though.
go crazy.
Everybody would get it. Everybody knows butter.
Yeah.
that's true.
Good comedy's relatable.
And
But-
it's all in the margarines.
Doing a weekend like that where it's like you know it's gonna be fun is great. Doing a weekend where it's like I did Irvine and Bakersfield and it was like fly into Irvine, do the show in Irvine, wake up the next morning, drive to Bakersfield, go get breakfast at Denny's by myself, drive 4 hours to Bakersfield, go do those shows.
Are you
for
getting a
15
rental?
People, yeah. Go do one show for 15 people, go back to my hotel room, fall asleep, wake up, find something to do, go do the next show, maybe 30 people, drive back to LA, sleep in the airport hotel, and then fly out at 7 a.m. Like that week is hell. Like that's not, there's no part of that I'm like, man, I'm having fun.
Is it literally
Yeah.
15 people?
The first show was probably 15 people. The second show was probably 30 people.
Were they cool though?
The second people were.
Yeah.
First people were fine.
Do you know like now niche stereotypes of kind of like mid-major cities like Bakersfield?
Are you Schultz in there?
I know everywhere outside of LA in California is all Mexicans. like Sacramento, Bakersfield, Irvine, Ontario, all Mexicans. Like in my second show in Bakersfield, there was literally one white person in the entire crowd.
And he said the Mexicans love him.
They do.
Yeah.
They like to laugh. Yeah.
They like to laugh. They're great.
Jolly people.
But
and they understand Sasquatch as an idea.
they do. Yeah.
Chupacabra.
That's the hardest they laugh is when you're in.
Yeah.
They're in
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
No, they're great. Like the Bakersfield, like I made no money. I probably lost money that week, but the shows were fun and the crowds were really fun.
So you do like it.
I like that, but like the actual like I remember driving back from Bakersfield to LA. It's like 100 something miles. And I remember it's 80 miles just dead straight on this highway. It's 2 lanes dead straight for 80 miles. I remember driving and just being like, what the fuck am I doing right now? Like it was the only time that I've ever been on the road and been like, I think if my parents saw me right now, they like wouldn't be proud. They'd be like, you got to stop doing this. It's crazy.
Dude, but
So
you know
it's
who
like-
else went through that fucking Seinfeld, bro?
Yeah.
Also,
You haven't been
CK.
doing it.
also
Yeah.
this is when I hear you tell these stories, I just want to fucking slap you.
Well, I know it's a normal thing. That's why I don't.
But he's on the
it's
road
not
at
even that.
23.
It's that you are killing it.
Yeah, you're headlining.
You
People are coming to see
outsell
you.
me, and I had,
Oh, no.
Don't
say
I
that.
Had, he
He
absolutely
said
does.
15 people.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
You have
On
a parochial
average,
school classroom.
He has, on average, he said,
fuck,
I
French.
would say he does 20 to 30% better than
That's
I
not
do.
true at all.
100.
20 to
30%.
30%?
That's 10 people.
I had what he's describing, I had that for 7 years.
Yeah.
For 7 years.
That's why
I had to deal with that.
That's why
And
I'm
I
really hoping that Francis pops so that I cannot have that.
And we're like,
7
and I say this to credit you, but you are
just won't listen.
you're not doing as badly as you want to believe you are.
No, I know in general I don't do bad, but this year has been bad.
No, it hasn't.
Oh, no, it
Oh, I love your
In
pessimism.
between those like weekends out in California, you're fucking nuking it in Providence and fucking everywhere.
No, I had 3 good weekends this year.
So this has been one of the worst years of your life.
Pittsburgh was awesome.
That was fun.
Pittsburgh was great. Providence was great.
Milwaukee,
Milwaukee,
great.
Denver,
Denver, great.
all good. And then since then I've
Madison was great.
that's what I meant when I said Milwaukee.
Oh,
But
Denver is a kill box.
Denver's great.
Oh
but
my
since then
God.
it's
Line them up.
Sacramento, Irvine.
he wants to.
Bakersfield.
You subscribe to
Doing
this
Cincinnati
like
a
tortured
couple weeks.
comedian road dog thing, and you're like, you don't have to.
No, but it's
No,
It's
like when
okay.
you were coming up with Bobby Kelly and them, and you were just fucking eating shit on the road. It was just like
Eating
it was
shit on the
different.
It's okay
It
to
was
just
different back
be,
then.
to just be good as a product of
always
your
say
own
eat-
success.
eating shit on the road.
Yeah, you
No,
were.
but I'm not saying I'm not. I know things.
You've
are going
paid your dues,
well.
brother.
I know things are going well, but I'm saying like they could be a lot better.
Yes, but you're 23.
Yeah.
You're
what
fucking
23?
killing it.
What 23-year-old's doing better than him?
I find it almost insulting because I think you're doing better than I am, and I am 12 years older than you.
But I'm not doing better than you.
And I've been doing it a decade longer than you have, and you are doing better than I am.
but
And I'm
not.
proud of you for
But
that.
I'm not.
But when you're like, it really sucks. I was on the road. My parents were like, I don't know if you should do this anymore. I literally had that conversation and then went to law school.
Yeah, Sass, like I had to drive on a straight road.
Yeah, that was 80 miles.
I was like, Mom,
80
Dad,
miles.
this is
miles, damn,
going
that's probably took an hour.
What am I doing with my life?
Oh, fuck.
It's weird when you're out there and it's like your features are like
And you have complete
60 years
independence
old.
on the California coastal highways.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not the California.
Oh,
coastal
yeah,
highways.
you are in the
Bakersfield.
armpit.
You are in the
Farm
But I'm
land.
jealous of
far
that,
from
of just
the-
being off the grid, no commitments, and just being alone with and just
Yeah.
traveling.
There are times when it's fun. Like Sacramento, I went fishing the whole time, but I didn't catch anything.
You also
You just have one good thing without caveat.
Say
I don't know what
one
you guys want me to say.
complete good thing.
You asked if I liked it, and I said yes. I like it when it's good, and I
Then
don't
you
like it when
just
it's bad.
said that you had the worst year of your life.
No, I didn't. You said that.
Oh,
You said you had
said it.
3 good weekends this year.
I said I said this year has not been great, and then you said so it's the worst year of your life. And
If you have 3 good weekends over a year, I would assume that's the worst week.
well, it's just a
of your life.
slow year because I'm still doing the same hour, and I'm not really even close to stopping doing that hour, so I can't like go back to Boston and Philly and all these cities because then it would be the same material. Yeah,
Why don't you just write some new jokes?
Yeah.
because these jokes aren't even done.
Funny guy.
Well, why don't you write some new ones?
But I do write new ones, but the ones that I'm actively doing in my hour are not done, so I can't just be like, well, time to toss all those and start a new hour.
Yo, we're past 50, by the way.
Got it.
I'm not to keep it running.
Well, this podcast is 2 hours long.
Yeah.
I don't say these things to try to like limit your pain, but rather to help you see
I'm not
the
in any
light.
pain.
He won't do it.
I want you to do exactly what they say, which is to not qualify your wins by saying, but this.
I
But
don't know
then, but
what
then we
the
won't all be like,
answer-
"No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
So,
doing so
I
good."
don't
That's the
actually
last
think
thing that I want.
I don't think he wants that. I think he
doesn't.
wants us to be like, yes, you're right. That does sound awful.
Well, I don't know what you guys wanted what you guys wanted the answer to be. KB said, "Did you like it?" And I said, "It's fun when you're selling well."
Are you doing
Not
better than
fun.
any? Is he? Answer me this honestly. Are there any other 23-year-old comedians that are doing better than him right now?
You'd have to look at like TikTok people, you know, those kinds of people.
but I don't know if they are.
And I don't know how you compare that. As far as stand up, I don't know anyone
Pure
his
stand-up.
age. I don't know anyone his age who is as far as he is.
Exactly.
Not one person.
So shut your ass up.
You're the best in your class.
Well, I guess then the answer was yes. I enjoy it. No complaints.
You would be on the
Oh,
cover
cool, man.
of Double XL.
yeah.
Perfect.
Boring answer.
Yeah. Could have given us a little something.
I'm obsessed with like the comedian jargon of like doing well because it always shifts where it's like you murdering it, you're killing it. Francis just said you nuked it. Like what's the next? That was the next one up. Like you, oh man, I went to Irvine.
I think I said that 'cause
carpet-bombed it.
Carpet bombed Irvine.
No, it was just
Suicide bomb.
That's
just
total
literal.
genocide out there. Check out
it's
it.
cool.
I heard a good one. I heard a good one yesterday. I heard not about comedy, but I love lingo. I'm a big lingo guy. But I saw someone on Twitter call the refs zebras, and it
That's
Dude, that's
you
like
guys heard that?
crazy old.
Never heard.
Oh yes. I think I learned that before ref.
I loved it. Someone said the zebras are doing everything they can to stop the Rangers from winning.
Oh, that's old, dude.
Cracked me
That's
up.
so-
I never heard that.
That's an old one.
I
It
heard
is a
somebody
good one.
call a loaded baked potato a lote the other day.
Really?
Yeah.
that sounds amazing.
I'm big into the fly fishing lingo. Grip and grin. That's a picture. When you
Yeah.
picture with the
Tight lines.
Mhm.
tight.
Yeah, throwing flies.
Mook, what do you
Yeah.
say when like tickets are
Ooh.
going fast? Is that you haven't sold any?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Tickets.
yeah. Limited tickets available. It means that every single ticket is available.
Sass, when we were fishing with Sydney, he pulled out the fly rod on the open water, and when I say that I've never seen someone get so close to catching a fish
Oh yeah, like 5 times.
and not actually
yeah.
get there, I was so upset. I wanted you to have it so bad.
They would literally follow the fly to the boat and then
ripping after it, and get right here with their mouth open and then turn away.
No,
That's devastating.
They were fucking with you.
I've been there. It sucks.
It was pretty sick.
And you could see it the whole time. I mean, these are big.
Trout.
So who won that
No,
fishing trip?
Kobe.
Oh,
Yeah.
me, by a mile.
Oh.
You won it?
Well, but what did they had to throw you a bone?
No, I caught more fish than everybody.
But Francis made you get rid of your shoes?
He did, yes. Yes, that did happen.
That was a mutual agreement.
It was
that
a
was
mutual
the right
agreement.
thing to do.
It was a mutual agreement, but
There was this is what happened. We went to the bar at the end of the day. You pull up the boat to a bar. Sydney wanted to go to this bar to get oysters. A bunch of people joined us. We had our captain and stuff. We sat down. We ordered our food, had a beer.
I love bars like that. Those are the best bars.
It was awesome. And then we were on sort of the mainland, and we could get an Uber that would take us directly to our hotel. We're exhausted. We've been out in the hot sun all day. I fell in.
Yeah, Francis fell in the water.
Yeah, I fell in and
Like while Sydney had a fish on her line that was next to the boat, and then Francis is just in the water next to the next to like a 40-pound fish.
yeah. It would have been worse if you had fallen in because
I might have drowned.
I don't think you have the upper body strength to pull yourself back up onto the boat. But
Oh no, my mom always said I was a weak swimmer.
They would have had to fish you out.
I can't imagine you telling that story. Like
You'd have
Jonah
to
and
bite the
whale.
line.
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
But we could have gone directly home, 15 minutes to our hotel, or we could go. Sass was like, "Oh, but my shoes are in Sydney's car," and Sydney was like, "That's no problem. We're gonna take the boat. We're gonna get back in the boat, go across this spit of water or something.
It's probably a straight, honestly.
Yes." To another landing area, and then get in the car, get your shoes, and then you can come back across again and then take the Uber home. And I was like, dude, how much do you care about these? What shoes are they? And he goes, what were they?
They were my Stan Smiths.
With holes in them,
Yeah.
full blown holes.
You
in the soles.
loved those.
He does.
They
love
flapped
them.
open
Cherish
like a
those.
bum.
I said,
like a bum shoes.
you need to evaluate this situation right now from the correct standpoint. And he was like, you're right. Maybe I should just let them go.
Those shoes look more like Pac-Man than shoes.
They were yapping. They were talking.
And he let him go. And I was proud of you for that. I was proud of you for.
I wanted to go. I was burnt as fuck. I wanted to go home.
Yeah, we were smoked.
Just
No, I really was. I got bad burns on my legs. I have blisters all over my legs.
He was showing us the blisters.
They're nasty.
Are they nasty?
Yeah, it's gross.
Show them.
Well, it's just like scabs. It's pretty.
Oh, that's way better.
Yeah. Well, that's why I meant I don't want to show you guys.
You do always have some dermatology issues, though.
Yeah, but it was funny because we were like, Rangers are playing. We're like, all right, I'm going to go nap for like 30 and then let's go downstairs and watch the Rangers. And then I woke up, it was like 11:30. And I texted Francis and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, I've just been watching TV. And then we never saw each other.
I got ice cream from the front desk and brought it up to my room.
I shuffled to 7-Eleven and
Ate
bought
it in
aloe.
bed.
Dude, every day's a fight.
It really is. That was a fight.
Yeah, it was actually a tough day.
That walk to 7-Eleven was brutal.
But nobody had it worse
After
than
being paid to fish.
the kid who
Oh, it was great. It was really fun.
Sydney had a cameraman who didn't take anti-nausea medicine.
Oh my god! Oh, we got to tell this story, dude. We're like all going out on the water. I don't get seasick because I'm a man. I'm not a pussy. And
You're calling this guy a pussy?
yes.
Did you just say you were too weak of a swimmer and couldn't pull yourself back on the boat?
Yes.
You just
why
lamented
I don't
about
fall
walking to 7-Eleven.
I don't fall in. With third-degree burns.
shuffle.
Walking to 7-Eleven with third-degree burns. But so Francis and Sydney and one of the camera guys they're like, oh, I get seasick. So we go to the grocery store. Everyone gets like Dramamine or whatever their anti-nausea medicine is. And I guess they were saying, like Sydney was saying, you're supposed to take it at night and then in the morning.
Oh.
And I guess he only took it. Francis took it. I don't know when, but he didn't get seasick.
I took it like 30 to 45 minutes before we got on the boat, which is when you're supposed to take it.
Yeah.
And I have a very sensitive stomach,
Mm.
and I have gotten seasick on these fishing trips before. I was completely fine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Completely fine.
And it was really choppy. Like I was starting to feel like a little bit. I was like, ooh, like it was like really choppy. And so like we get out. This kid, he only took it at night. He didn't take it in the morning. And we get out.
Take
there.
it the day of.
Yeah. So we get out there and we're cruising. You know, you got to make like the original run to the spot. So it's like 20 minutes. We're kind of flying down, and then then we're stopping to drift and fish. And I see him come up and go up to the other camera guy and go, "Man, I'm already feeling like shit." And then
Within 1 minute of us
1 minute,
stopping.
and then literally it was 9 a.m. We got back to the bar at what 4:30.
4:30.
He was throwing up from 9 a.m. to 4:30, and just like no
He
one
had to
cared.
film you guys.
No one
Nobody-
cared
You guys
at
made him
all.
film
Nobody checked on him or
No,
anything?
no, not at all. Like they were
How much,
all like
how much was in his stomach?
He was sitting like this
Right.
the whole time.
throwing up.
So is the whole thing a one camera shot?
He would like film when someone had a fish on, and then he would just go right back to throwing up. But it was like I was like looking the entire time to be like, this is kind of like maybe we should bring him in or something.
Oh, dude. Then
And-
at one point in the late afternoon, we're on the way home. He goes, oh, Does anybody have any electrolytes?
He's asking for electrolytes.
He's
Just
like,
raw
my body is
bottle.
shaking.
Bottle of
Rebase it.
He was like, I can't move my hand. And that's when we were like, all right, let's go in. But dude, it was crazy how little they like everyone
Nobody cared. Nobody
They were
cared.
like at one point the dude, the guy Drake, he was like, how's Mr. Green doing down there? And this kid's like literally died. And it was kind of one of those things where you feel bad because he would come back every now and then, and he'd be like, yeah, I think it passed. I feel fine now. And you'd be like, dude, it obviously didn't pass. Obviously coming back. And then 30 seconds later, you'd see him in the back of the boat fucking puking.
He looks like Voldemort.
I'm like that with my
Hollows.
hangovers.
Yeah.
I'll puke once in the morning. I'll be like, let's go get breakfast. I
Yeah.
just go and I
Yeah.
just don't eat and I puke outside.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a really bad when I first started Barstool. YP took me to Montauk for outdoors.
Yeah.
And he wanted to get a Mako, and he brought his girlfriend at the time. One of
anyone.
yeah, before he went on, before the trilogy began, and then, but we were going out.
Literally the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Yeah. And we were going out, and it was like super wavy. And then for shark fishing, you have to chum the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that no worse smell.
But it gets so much worse. So it's choppy. They're chumming the water. It's a diesel engine boat. So it smells like you're in an oil tanker.
Yeah.
And then the captain of the boat is like an old school guy, starts ripping Marlboro Reds.
Oh.
So you got diesel, chum, waves, and Marlboro Reds. And his poor girlfriend, it was just a nonstop like symphony of puking.
Yeah.
And we brought her in. We brought her in.
I think
Yeah,
that's
you
the
got it.
right
That's what
thing
you
to
got it.
do.
How close were you guys to
Yeah, you
shore?
bring her-
I would have swam.
Yeah.
I would have swam in. And if they'd been like, no, you need to film. It's your job. And I would have been like, fire me. It's over.
But then the craziest thing was that, so I didn't realize this until we like left. Because then he's like, we're back on shore. He's still like really shaken up, but he's like, I'm good. I think it's passed. I think I'm fine now. But he's like, I feel fucking awful. And then I'm like, oh shit, they're here for 3 more days.
That is the worst case scenario for a modern human. That's the worst thing you can experience.
Yeah. Like the guide,
Repetitive vomiting.
the guide turned to
On
him and he
sea.
was like, it should be calmer tomorrow. And I was like, oh, they have to go back out tomorrow.
But dude, I'm not kidding
like
you.
5 hours.
I've never had a medicine work better than that Dramamine.
Oh, it just works.
And they've got one that's regular, and then they have the one that's the non-drowsy. And my only take on the Dramamine I've taken them before is that it always makes me very tired, but it works. And then I tried the non-drowsy one, and I wasn't tired at all, and I had no nausea.
I don't really get why.
I love it when medicine works.
It was great. It was so
oftentimes
black and
doesn't.
white.
Yeah.
It was so black and white. So hopefully he took it the right time the next day and was fine.
I take a bunch of Dramamine before any flight. It worked better than Xanax for me.
Really?
It
Yeah.
conks me out
Yep.
for sure.
Really?
I was prescribed Xanax for flights, and I felt weird doing it. So switched
yeah, it's
over.
kind of a bad path to get
Yep.
down. That's why I had to stop taking the Ativan.
Yeah.
Because you're having
I
so
loved-
much fucking fun.
I fucking
I would
loved
start
it.
like looking forward to flying
I would book flights and then just go home.
from LaGuardia to Newark.
Oh, when a drug works perfectly.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
It is a good feeling.
It's insane.
All right, should we wrap it up?
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Yes, thanks
Yeah.
for joining.
Thank you.
And go watch Anus.
Yeah.
Go watch a new Untold Story to see another. See us all again.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.